All right, here we go. So we got another beautiful day back up here in Mammoth in the Sierras. I'm on top of a really cool hill today. So I'm, probably 400 or 500 feet above the valley all the way around. So looking down behind you, I see a car going by over. There's a huge lake over there and a bunch of hot springs off in the background. I don't think I see any steam now. It's a little too late in the morning. All the steam's gone, but the hot springs are out there. I cleared out a little spot here to kind of work out, but it's going to be a challenge to move around these rocks, definitely. Yep, looks like the Sierras are holding their snow pretty good in the background. And it's nice out, shoot. Must be the 40s. All right, that's our 10-second break already. Let's get a little stretch, reach down, touch the toes. Oh. All right, ready? We're gonna do a little Heisman side to side. We're gonna hop and pause, hop and pause, hop and pause. Or just hopping side to side, just like that. Hop and pause. You kind of get that same high knee motion. You're activating your hip flexor muscle there as you hold your leg up. You can get a core engagement there, right? Engage your ab muscles, draw your navel in toward your spine there. That's helping to support your hips, right? It's tucking your hips up toward the rib cage when you pause there. And then the other side of this, we got a little power exercise, right? We're hopping. You got the calf muscle there. Poof, poof, right? You're engaging your quads. It's giving you that little launch as you hop side to side. Hop, pause, hop, pause, hop, pause. That's right. Heisman, Heisman. So that's called the Heisman. That's the simplest form. We just hop side to side. 10-second break. All right, let's reach up, get a little stretch across the abdomen. Oh. Time for our next one. We're going to keep working on the calf muscles. This time we got hot foot. Hold up one leg. We're just going to hop on one foot. Careful if you're hopping on uneven terrain. Yep, just a little hop. If you want to make it more interesting, let's hop side to side. Activating those synergists, as they used to call them, right? That's the supporting muscles, the smaller muscles. It's the heads of the quad that don't usually get as much work because they're on the sides. Right? Because we just hop in place. I'm using that one right down the middle. It's the one that's already big and strong. So if you got to work out that one, hopping in place is just fine. Whew. I'm feeling it already. That altitude, I think this is a little over 7,000 feet here. Yep. Ooh. Oh, man. Sometimes just back. Oh, there's our 10-second break. Let's go ahead and stretch that muscle, right? We're going to bend over on one leg and touch your toe. Back up. Go ahead and switch over to the other foot. And we're hopping. You can hop fast, right? It's almost easier to hop fast. You get a little spring that way. You hop slow. Yeah, that's more work. I got to go deeper. I don't get that free spring back. Probably a little better for my knee strength though, going slow, especially if I'm really thinking about landing softly, right? Really cushioning that impact. I'm landing on the ball of my foot and then I'm letting the heel sink down, right? And so that's how I'm cushioning my knee. Yep, this side's a challenge. And 10-second break. All right, let's just open up across the chest. Ready? Run it out. We're sprinting. Next exercise, just a little sprint. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Run into you. You run back at me. I'll be there soon enough. Got some mountains to run over first. Past the valleys, the White Mountains. Then you hit some more deserts, middle of Nevada. All right, you got, what do they call it? Fish Lake Valley Hot Springs out there. Eventually keep going, hit Great Basin. That puts you on the border with Utah. Of course, then you'd come into Utah, you'd be kind of up where I-70 comes in. Straight shot across there to my home state of Colorado. Sprint it out, sprint it out, sprint it out. Ready, pause. Sprint it out some more. Yeah. Faster, 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 faster. Really sprint to me. And stop. There we go. All right, little wide leg forward fold. All right, back to those squats. Squatting it down, stand it up. Let's go kind of wide with our squats today. You know, you see that I'm probably 1.5 times, 2 times my hip width. All right. Just get nice and deep now, right? We got those knee joints warmed up. We got those hip flexors warmed up. You know what we're working on now? The glutes. Glutes go all the way down. They stretch out and relax. And then they squeeze us up to the top. You can go really low here, right? You can take this all the way into a squat. There's no harm in that if it doesn't hurt you. Can hear my knees popping. But hey, if it doesn't hurt. All right, 10-second break. Ready? Let's draw the right arm across. You're stretching your back here. All right, time to go to our next step of our Heisman. You're gonna start on one side, but you're gonna take a step in the middle. Ready? Step, step, and then you go to the far side. Step, step, go to the far side. Ready? Step, step, far side. Step, step, far side. Step, step, far side. It's a Heisman, but you know what? To my cardiovascular system, it feels like a sprint. It takes a lot more energy to move those legs real fast in between there. And that's the point. We're building up our fancy footwork today. Boom, 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 right? That's what Tony Horton used to say in P90X. Boom, boom, or bang. Yeah. He also used to say, as my uncle used to say, right? I don't know if he really had an uncle like that, but that's what he said. We'll do some planks next. How's that sound? We got to stretch our back on the other side. All right, ready? Arm across. Yep, stretch the other side of your back. You're just letting your shoulder come forward. All right, here we go. Pick a spot, do some planks. I'm just gonna pick a couple rocks, put my feet up. It's not fancy. Plank is just about holding up your own body weight with your core muscles. You can do it on your forearms. Yep. You do it with your butt up in the air. That makes it easier. Try to bring your butt down. Relax it, but then tuck your hips. It's just like when you're lifting your knees up. You got to engage the core to do that. Here, to cue us to engage the core, we're doing the same thing. Tuck the bottom of your rib cage toward the top of your pelvis, right? Those two rotating toward each other. That'll kind of cause you to tuck your butt and really engage your ab muscles. And that should hold you in a straighter plank. With some beautiful, beautiful stone. That's it. That's our, oof. All right. Okay, we're gonna do another sprint here. This time I want you to step your right leg back, touch the ground. Ready? We're starting from all the way down here and we sprint up. And stop. Put your left leg back, touch the ground, right? We're actually starting from a sprinter's position and sprint up. This one was really hard for me when I started doing it. It's easier now. Right leg goes back again. Touch the ground and sprint up. Yeah, getting off the ground was really hard for me. My knees had just lost so much strength from not doing that kind of stuff. It was probably 5 years of being a dad. You crawl on your knees a lot, but you don't actually strength train them a lot, I guess. All right, and go. Anyway, feels really good to get that strength back. I hope you can experience the same thing. Yeah, just keep alternating. Yeah, you just sprint for about 10 seconds. Then you take a little break. Step the leg back. There's our break time. All right, there's our break time. Shake it out. Roll out the wrists this time. A little roll of the wrist for 10 seconds. All right, this time, I want you to get down like you're doing your plank again, but this time your butt's going up. You got a shorter distance between your hands and your feet. We're doing a little pike up. I mean, it means we're just lowering our head to the floor, touching, pushing back. Lower your head to the floor. It's like you're kissing and push away. I'm going to kiss this rock with my forehead. Push up. Kiss it, push up. So you're working your arms and you're working the top part of your shoulders. That's a big part of what we're working here. This is a way to hit the deltoids without needing weights. Of course, if you've been working out with weights, it's probably a lot easier. I don't have any weights out here while I'm traveling, so this kind of thing is my way of using my weights. Yep. They're getting tired. All right, that's our 10-second break. We're going to stretch our calf muscles. You can just let your heel sink down toward the floor here. It's a lot like downward dog. And we're back up. Let's do some kicks. Ready? We're going to stand sideways and we're going to kick that way, right? So you rotate and kick. Rotate and kick. Here we go. Just getting our muscles and our joints used to moving faster. Keep it gentle. And if you don't kick all the time, then that could be really jarring for your joints. So for now, first few times you go through this is just a gentle kick. Right? And as you do it more, it can become a more powerful kick, like you're actually trying to, say, kick through something or you're kicking a kickboxing bag, that kind of thing. Right? And we can start to think about the arms more. And you might need your elbow over here ready to protect a kidney shot there if you got an opponent, or you might need your hand up here trying to protect the side of your face. And then you got your other hand too. And this one you might actually be using to grab. Okay, there's our 10-second break. Oh yeah, we should stretch the neck today, huh? Let's go to the other side. You're gonna turn the other way. And you get to see it from the other side. And again, you just rotate and kick. Yep. Rotate and kick. And rotate. Maybe take that tightened up position there, right? Tightened up. Rotate and kick, tighten up, rotate and kick, tighten back, rotate and kick. It's like you're protected and then you lunge forward, and you're protected and you lunge forward. Right? Yeah. Sometimes I think those mental cues, right? Those they call proprioceptive cues. Those are maybe more useful than just telling you the mechanics of an exercise. It's what is the thought that goes along with that motion in my brain. It doesn't work for everybody's brain, but maybe it works for yours. And if not, you got to figure out what that cue is, what the thing is that you think of that makes you perform that motion. Guess what? We're done. So for our last part here, let's just roll out the shoulders. Slow down the breathing. Big breath in through the nose and a slower exhale through the mouth. Another one, big breath in. And then we're going to roll the head. Roll the head. Tilt the head the other way. Roll it the other direction. Oh, yeah. Just getting familiar with the neck there. Maybe a little turn like this. I call it the no nod. No, it's with the head tilted to the side. No, it's compound movement. If your neck's not healthy, that won't be good for you. But if your neck is really meaty and strong, then you probably need that because it's going to take that compound movement, right? That's where the joints move in two directions at the same time. It's going to take that to get a stretch. All right. Maybe put the hands behind the back and stretch across the chest by pushing them down. Oh, yeah. We can push that up over our heads to stretch our shoulders. And since we're right here working on all this stuff, let's reach up. We're going to hit the lats by leaning to the side. Nice and simple. You're just reaching over, right? Whoa. And the other way. And then back to the first side. And this time, reach your hand down behind your back. We're going to stretch the tricep muscle here. And switching sides. Just reaching down your back. Well, that feels great. All right, I've got a whole day ahead of me to tend to. I hope you enjoyed that workout. I sure did. Thanks for keeping me motivated.